How's it going, folks? A bit of a rough and ready clip, but I just wanted to show you all something. Down in this little sieve here, Bianca has found some compost worms. There's one there. We've actually found hundreds of them already. Yeah, they keep hiding from the light. You can't really blame them. But there's another one in here as well. She actually found a behemoth before. There he is, down in there. Worms are very light sensitive, so we're trying to, give them a bit of cover so we don't stress them out too much. But we've found a number of worms and the cocoons as well in here. Oh, there's an egg. There's an egg? Oh, there we go. Right, there's a little worm cocoon there. Now, something people say to us all the time is, why don't you just add compost worms because they get rid of all the muck in the grow bed. As you can see from the condition of this water here, yeah, they don't get rid of all the muck. It's very soupy and very messy down in there. I mean, they have a great time feasting on the bacteria and the organic matter that's in here, but they will not get rid of all the solids in an aquaponic grow bed. It just won't happen, folks. So anyone that tells you just to throw a couple of worms into your grow beds, compost worms, to look after all the solids waste, they really don't know what they're talking about, because they just won't do it. They'll breed up to a level that there's enough food for them, and then their population pretty much will peaks. Otherwise, yeah, I could just move this and we'd find half a dozen worms in here like in a worm farm. So it's just one of those things that won't happen. So one thing the compost worms are good at is breaking down any of the old roots that are left behind in the bed. And we get, well, mum and dad get leaves blowing in from nearby trees. So any dead roots, the compost worms will break them down and release some elements to become plant available, but they can't break everything down into a plant available element. Some of it will just stay as organic matter, and then yeah, you get that cycle that I mentioned in the last clip where if it's an anaerobic zone, it can go from nitrate and revert all the way back to nitrite, and yeah, you can end up with yeah, a few issues poisoning your fish. You won't get out of the sieve. Some of them really like to hang on. See if I can, there we go. So yeah, we're just covering them up in the bin over there as we're cleaning the majority of the solids out. So we should pretty much all leave it there and get cracking, yes? Yes. Yes. So I hope you found that little short clip interesting, folks, and yeah, stay tuned and subscribed if you want to see this chop and flip be turned into a 3-bed system. And also too, I'll put a bit of a playlist for the chop and flip conversion down there. There's already one in there looking at bits and pieces I would do differently, and then I'm actually having to rectify today, like emptying this grow bed so we can change the sump tank cage and everything. So I will pretty much will leave it there. Quick thanks to all the supporters who have jumped on board already over at Farm Your Own Yard. And if I don't shut my gob, Bianca's going to get a little bit... Get to work there. Okay. See you, folks. Have a good one.